Okay, today I wasn't planning on recording anything because my back is hurting. I'm tired and I feel bloated, and I thought, maybe I should push through. But then again, I was like, this is a part of the story too. It's a part of who we are as women. And even as we're trying to build a career beyond 50, we have to be honest with ourselves. One of my videos that I posted a couple of weeks ago about starting a new career at 50, I got a lot of comments on that video, like off grid. And a lot of people were talking about how they're starting a new career at 50 and how, it's just hard to do it and it's hard to believe that you can do it. But when you add in the things that we as women go through, it's even harder. And we've told ourselves all our lives that we just need to push through. Just push through, push through. But some days, i.e., today, you just do not feel like pushing through. And I'm here to tell you that is okay. Because sometimes you need to just sit with yourself and sit and be thankful for life in and of itself. But sometimes you're just too tired to do all the work that it takes for you to do. That doesn't mean that tomorrow's not going to come. Even though tomorrow's not promised, we know that. But if we don't acknowledge what our body is trying to tell us, then we're not being kind to ourselves or to our body. Which brings me to this. There are so many of us in this season who are reinventing ourselves and we're building something new. But what people don't always talk about is your body is different now. And I didn't fully understand that, y'all. And I didn't fully understand how much fibroids had impacted my life. And speaking of fibroids, I went to a provider for 4 years who never even once mentioned to me that I had fibroids. It wasn't until 6 years ago when I went to a different provider and she said to me, you got fibroids, right? I said, huh? She said, yeah. And she was, feeling around or whatever, doing her thing. And she said, well, and this one is kind of large. She said, I'm going to send you for an ultrasound. And even from that visit, it wasn't like, well, I'm just going to give you a referral to somebody to talk about getting them removed. There was not really much education about fibroids. Like, I just thought that it was a normal part of life. It's something that you can just live with. A lot of people do, but a lot of people are living with them not knowing the impact that it's really having on your life. And so I wanted to just share that little tidbit with you and remind you to get your checkups and demand the right kind of care from your provider. Don't just let them tell you anything. You have to demand the right kind of care. Tell them what you want, tell them what tests you want, and don't let them just say, oh, well, it's just this or that or whatever. Don't do that. Demand the right kind of care because you deserve it. I mean, half of us out here with them, we don't understand the bloating. We don't understand the fatigue. We don't understand like the cortisol spikes from these things. I mean, these things are little devils. They're non-cancerous and that's good, but they make it difficult to lose weight, even when you're doing all the right things. And now walking through premenopause, I'm learning something important. My body will tell me when I need rest. And I have to listen. As a matter of fact, I'm going to drop another video down in the description about how I was saying that I'm not crazy. I got to stop thinking that I'm crazy with what I'm going through and realize that this is a phase of life after 50 that a lot of us are dealing with. Some of us just aren't paying it any attention and we're just tipping through the day like nothing is happening. Here's another thing. I recently started working with a licensed dietitian. And honestly, this thing has been so eye-opening for me. It's almost like therapy because he's teaching me that some of the things that I thought were helping me, like avoiding carbs or intermittent fasting, may actually be working against me at this stage in my life. So if you're doing those things and stuff is still not working, really sit down and ask or research why they're not working. And I'm understanding that I actually need carbs and I actually need to eat throughout the day, and not eating sometimes actually spikes my cortisol. Y'all, it's a whole array of things that I have been discussing with this person, this dietitian. Like, I love meeting with this person every week because I'm learning so much, and you can learn a lot too. Why am I telling you all this? It's all important as you're trying to build a new career, as you're trying to do something new and something different, because your mind has to be sharp and you have to be alert and you have to understand what's going on with you. You have to understand that maybe I don't need to push through this right here. Maybe I need to sit down and give myself some rest so that I can be clear and better the next few hours, or tomorrow. It all matters at 50 plus. It all matters because our hormones are different now. Our cortisol response is different now. And instead of punishing myself into submission, I'm just learning how to support myself, because I realized something. I can't build Vink, and I can't build a real estate business. I can't show up for you and show up for my clients if I don't protect my health first. So if you're experiencing any of this, and if you're going through any of this, and you're in your 40s and 50s or beyond, and you're building something new, sis, listen to your body. Get your checkups. Find providers who actually listen, and advocate for yourself. To yourself. Don't let yourself tell you that yourself does not need rest. Okay? Because we still have purpose, we still have vision, but we have to build it in a way that is sustainable. So the last thing I'll say is this. This season of my life is not about proving something, and you can't let yours be about proving something. It's about building something, but building it with wisdom. And a part of wisdom is knowing when to rest. We're not done. We're just building something different now. And in building that something different, we have to listen to God first, acknowledge Him in all our ways, and He will direct our paths. And sometimes the path is to get your butt somewhere and sit down. This is the Psalm 23:2 part of your life, honey. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters, not waters that are raging. So I'm letting Him lead me by still waters today. What are you doing? I hope you take this to heart, and I hope you listen to your bodies and listen to yourselves. Give yourself a minute and get back to it, Lord willing, tomorrow. It's okay. That's all I got for today, sis. I love you, and I'll see you on the next one.